We back at it. We back at it. Hey, this the first day of spring ball for Clemson University. Now, you know they didn't have the season they wanted to have in 24. In 23. They didn't have the season they wanted to have. They had to play a quarterback that I don't know if he was ready for that spotlight, but he got it. He made some plays, but he wasn't what they normally have at quarterback for this, how they come through and do what they do. But it's the first day of spring ball. Right out the gate, you see a wide receiver catching that thing one-handed. One-handed, grabbed it. Now, I don't know if he was going against a big-time DB, but honestly, I don't even know if a DB would have had a chance to even break out that play the way he caught that, the way he positioned himself and jumped up and caught the ball. I think his name Randall Adams or Adam Randall. One or the other. But, yo, Clemson got they number one running. They had two running backs running the ball, but the main one who had the most yards, he coming back. Their QB, he coming back. They got 7 linemen coming back. Wide receivers really didn't just take off like that. Like, this was a year, this past season for Clemson, that the quarterback wasn't really like that. And the wide receivers couldn't really take off like that because the quarterback didn't just take off like that. But I do believe that quarterback can shine. He shows some like glimpses of like he's him, but he got to put it together. And if he put it together, it's a wrap. Now, they got a wide receiver from Tampa, Florida. The wide receiver, he came from I forgot the name of the school. Tampa Catholic. He took off like a rocket, played in the All-American game in San Antonio, Texas. His name TJ Moore. No relation to me, at least that I know of. TJ Moore, I think he gonna come in and get some playing time. I just really believe he'll get there in the summer and put that work in, and he'll get some playing time. Now, Clemson quarterback, he's going to be in year 2 of this offense with the same offense coordinator. So he should be better. He should be better. The running back going to be in year 2 of the offense. So he going to perform better. The O-lineman going to perform better because they are in the offense for round 2. So it's looking real good for Clemson. Now, I heard Coach Dabo said that all the stuff they've been putting in, attention to details, they've been putting in work. If they come to play ball, they can have a great season. But you know a coach going to say that anyways. We'll see what he say at 15 practices. We'll see what he say over the summer. We'll see what he say in fall camp. But I looked at their schedule. Everybody for Clemson should be on high alert. I'm talking about they should be ready to put that work in. Like, from the moment the season was over to the game 1. And game 1 is no other than the Atlanta Dome where the Atlanta Falcons play, and they got Georgia. That's a tall task. Ready. Now, you know Georgia going to be coming with it. Clemson got to have to come with it. They going to need that quarterback play. They going to need him to be more mature, make better decisions, because I believe it was a couple games they could have won, 2 or 3 games they could have won, depending on the quarterback decision-making skills. Now, he got all that season up on his belt, all that studying film. If he want to go to the league, he should be locked in. I'll be studying film day and night. I get my classwork, I study film day and night. They wouldn't even see me until we doing workouts and extra work. I'm grinding, period. I'm trying to hit that league. And you know all it take is, man, he do well this season. It's a wrap. He'll go to the league. Or he'll probably come back for another season. But I think he had like 19 touchdowns, 24 or 25, 2,600 yards passing. So it wasn't that type of a year. But hopefully this season, because you got Georgia game 1. Excuse me. You got App State next. I think NC State after that. Yeah, come down the line, you got Florida State and you got Louisville. So I say they 3 toughest games is Georgia right out the gate. I'm talking about game one. Ain't no playing around. Ain't no are we like that or not? It's game one, University of Georgia. What you gonna do? Now the last time, I ain't gonna say the last time, but boy, when I was really watching just college football overall and not being at games, Sammy Watkins came out and beat the brakes off of Georgia. Now, I don't know if TJ Moe can come through and be that big time wide receiver play for Cade Quebec to take off. But we about to see. Yo, Clemson day one. They making plays. They out there working. The offense, the quarterback gonna be in year 2 of it. A lot of players basically in year 2 of it. They returning a lot. Especially at the main position. You got wide receivers coming back, but you got a dog coming. You got the 7 old linemen coming back. You got the quarterback coming back. You got the running back coming back. So you looking good on offense. It's just, can y'all make these big plays? Regina E, what's happening? Miss Kimball, what's good? Ask Victoria, Financial Boutique. Crystal, what's good? Ice Ice Baby, say what's good, Colin? All day follow. Hey, you know it. Miss Johnson, what's good? Hey, here we go. Hey, Clemson the first one up of the heavyweights. Chris All In, you say everybody don't start spring practice at the same time. Correct. Everybody got different times. Like Clemson jumped off in this thing early. They like, hey, we want to get started, get it over with, go through summer ball, and get ready for fall camp. I guess they want to be fresh as they can for fall camp. So the 2 weeks while everybody else starting 2 weeks later, they getting theirs out the gate now. They nah. TMLB, yeah, hey, I think Clemson the first out of the heavyweights, out of the big boys around the country. I think Clemson that first one to jump out there and say, hey, we starting now. We finna go get ours. Like I said, y'all, they got a returning quarterback. It ain't like he had an amazing season. He had an all right season. But at Clemson standards, with the past, you could really say 3 quarterbacks they had. You could say 4 quarterbacks they had. That just ain't... It just... He got to come with it this year, because that ain't the Clemson play that they know of. They might have threw him in the fire, but that ain't the Clemson play. You know, they had first-round quarterback before, in between the first rounders. He helped them a lot that season when they won the chip, until that was the year they brought in, hey, you can stop playing after a certain amount of games. He stopped playing. Quarterbacks before that, they had kind of got on fire, and they were picking great quarterbacks. I ain't saying Cade can't be one, but he got to come with it. He got to come with it if he want to be that guy for Clemson. TMLB, you say, no doubt, I think Mizzou got that juice. Yeah, I think that quarterback come back. The wide receiver that was a baller. Now that big-time running back Mizzou had, he gone. He going to the league. Chris All In, you say it probably helps getting started early with getting over the injuries too. Correct. Y'all, hey, Baylor used to start early. Like, they used to start in February and probably be done in March. And they had a system, boy, clockwork. But I think what Clemson had to do, and that was Baylor that was balling like that. But Clemson only started, like, basically really March. Even though it's February, it's like still really March, because they end in April. They end April the 13th. Now, they would have ended in March. Now, then you would have been like, whoa, they weren't playing. They were ready. But it will get him a 2-week jump on everybody else in the conference. Because at least the ones they going against. And the ones they really up against is NC State, Louisville, and Florida State. I don't think nobody else on the schedule like that. I know they got South Carolina, but you know how that rivalry game go. Ms. Johnson, hey, you know it. Hey, look, blessings to y'all. Man, I'm going to jump on Life Football. I got a new little system how I be doing things. So that's why y'all ain't seen me at 9 o'clock. But I'm going to jump on right quick and ride out on all day. Life and football, I'm finna jump on it. Hey, blessings to y'all. May God bless your health, your wealth, your mindset, straighten out your path, give you ideals that'll change your life, that you actually got to put work in. Y'all, hey, you got to put the work in. Ain't nowhere around. Ain't nobody giving handouts. You could give, but they ain't going to be able to give you everything, so you got to go put in that work. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla.